say that the Taylor and Norgard grapple had happened half a second later while the ball was live and in flight, and he's booked both and has clearly felt it was a 50-50. How'd you restart the game there? Contested drop ball in the box? Yeah. That'd have been a bit of carnage, wouldn't it? We saw the indirect free kick, didn't we, with all the players on the goal line recently? Bit of a rare sight. An incontested drop ball from within sort of 10 yards of goal. A contested drop ball.
I think the most likely case in that situation, and I don't want it... I feel like if you say it like this, it makes it then sound that referees are swayed by certain bits. But I think if the ball's then in play, he would be more likely to say, actually, it's... who was attacking this
an
one?
Ipswich free kick. Yeah.
Kick. So it would have been Norgard who would have been booked, and it would have kind of been framed like that, because otherwise you're then starting to kind of make a rod for your own back. And I know that then sounds a little bit like referees trying to find the easy way out, but that's how I think it probably would have happened. And that's what you see a lot, where with these free kicks, there's tussling in the box. It looks quite even, but the referee gives it one way. And because we see it so often, we don't usually kind of sit here and question it. We don't say, actually, you know what, this was a pretty even one. That could have gone the other way and could have been a penalty and a yellow card for the other player. So I think that's probably how it would have gone. But have you seen those kind of like little card games, things like that, where you can have like, you're the referee and they have certain situations and you've got to make sure you pick the right ones? I feel like we could have a fair few based on what we've seen so far this season.
It's hard for refs at corners like that. There's so much going on. You can only be looking in one direction at one moment in time. So it's just, sometimes players are going to push your luck. You know, there's so much that goes into preparation for games, and managers and players trying to find every little marginal gain. You know, if you're going to do fouls, make sure you're doing it. Look where the ref is and do it on his blind side, and do it in his blind spot, and you can get away with things a little bit more and stuff like that. It is tough, but ultimately it set the tone of this game. And how many times we've sat here now going, first half red card kind of spoiled the match at Portman Road. Now this kind of, the nature of the way this goal went in, okay, we've probably come to the conclusion that by the letter of the law, everything was kind of done right. I think we're probably there. We're not 100% certain. But it left a bit of a sour taste, and it kind of took a bit of an edge off this football match. And what's that, 3 home games in a row now this has happened?